So a couple years ago, I found something pretty interesting. So let's go back and look at that again and see how that relates to what I just found just now.
What it do, bruh? Talk of the town, Nintendo, Doc Trey still holding it down, still make the best games, and you know this, bro. It's the truth. You don't like it, you can have that seatbelt.
All right, so it looks like that open world Dune uh, multiplayer game that was announced, I believe, in 2019 may in fact be headed to the Nintendo Switch. So I found this job listing where they're looking for a rendering engineer, and it said, we are very excited to be working on a new open world multiplayer game using the Dune IP, and we're looking for a rendering engineer to help us achieve our goals. Now, within this job listing, they're looking for someone that has experience in Unreal Engine 4 and experience porting video games between modern video game platforms, for example, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, or PC. Now, usually, when Nintendo Switch is name dropped in one of these job listings, it's not a coincidence, and it's because they're actually looking to port to Nintendo Switch. Also, Nintendo Switch has a very easy time with Unreal Engine 4 ports, so that's a very good sign. Now, one thing to note though is if this is the same game that was announced a couple years ago, they said that this game was years away. So, depending on when this game finishes development, it could possibly end up on an actual Nintendo Switch successor. Which brings us to today. So now I found a newer job listing for this same game, and something interesting has happened. Now we have a name for the game because the game was now officially announced with an official title, but the platforms have now changed. Originally, they were looking for someone with PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch experience, but now they're looking for someone with PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X experience, and to be announced console. Now, if that was PC, they would just put PC. There's no reason for them to not just label PC. 9 times out of 10, when they list a console as to be announced, it's because it's a Nintendo console that hasn't been announced yet, or it's a Nintendo port that hasn't been officially announced yet. Seeing as how before, a couple years ago, or actually this was a while back, this was a few years ago, they were looking for people with Nintendo Switch experience. Now all of a sudden the new listing says to be announced. Nintendo has a new console that's coming out soon that hasn't been announced yet. It doesn't take rocket science to figure out that this game is more than likely coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 or Nintendo's next gen console. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching. Talk to you guys later.